We're back with another brand new episode of the Dumb Guys Do Racing. First episode of 2025. And we're back with the boys, Jimbo, Coach Mike, and Todd. Happy New Year, boys.
Woo! Happy New Year.
Yeah.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, Merry Christmas, and 2025 is here.
Yep, happy Hanukkah.
Yep.
Happy Hanukkah.
Ooh.
Happy Festivus.
Real quick. To all the residents affected by the fires down in California, oh man, hearts go out to you guys losing your homes, and insurance is fucking you over. The real people that
like
actually
70%.
live there and make that shit move, fuck them.
Don't have fire coverage.
Right?
Yeah,
and
well,
I'd
yeah,
suggest all you people get the fuck out of California.
They researched and saw that fucking California was a tinderbox.
Yeah.
Like, no, we can't
I would get the fuck out.
insurance.
I would,
Yeah.
you know, it might be the point where all these people need to say, you know what, the state sucks, and we need to fucking move.
Well, you got New Scum.
Yep,
that
I
they
love
voted
it. I love
in.
it. She's got
And
the
you got
then you
that
got-
Mary
You got Karen Bascom,
or
or whatever her name is.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
she'll
Karen
resign.
Bascom down there.
I think she'll resign. New Scum won't.
Well, hey, did you hear from the DEI leader of the fire department?
Oh my God.
where shit.
Threw her under the bus.
Oh,
big
big time.
Well, did you see the interview where shit said, if you can't carry somebody and they're in the fire, why did they put themselves in that place?
That situation.
They're fucked. Just let them
Wait
burn.
a second. No, so you're blaming the victim?
Yep.
At first, dude, I thought that was a parody when I first saw it. I'm like,
I did too, and it's not.
It's horrible.
I'm like, wait, what the fuck am I watching? Is this real? No, this can't be real.
Right?
This is fucking
They really
fake.
say the shit they say.
Oh boy.
But that's fucking.
And then
California
didn't she also
leadership.
throw the water company and everyone else under the bus, saying, "Well, there's no fucking water in the hydrants. I don't fucking know. I don't do the shit."
Dude, that lady makes $750,000 a year. Who's responsible for that? She's the highest paid California official, and she's known about that. They're empty, and
I have to
make it for equality and fucking all this stupid lame bullshit.
I have to stand up for the city for one thing. The fire hydrants are never designed to do what they had to do there.
No.
They're designed
in that
for
capacity,
Yeah, they are just designed to help one or two houses.
Yeah, they were maxed
because
out.
what happens is you get water flow into basically giant what do you call them? Cisterns, and then when you have a fire, then you open up that and it feeds from the cistern. Well, there was not enough water coming in to the amount of water going out, and they ran out of water. That is basically what will happen with any city.
Yep.
So
Especially
I have to stick
large.
up for them there. But there's an issue when it comes to the fact that
but water from the north
sucks.
isn't running down. That they're directing all this runoff
to the ocean.
Yeah, they were getting rid of water.
For fish.
Well, in Northern California, in Northern California, in the Delta, that's west of Sacramento going out into San Francisco. There is a tiny little fish called the smelt, and you have to release at least I forget what it is. It's like so many billion cubic feet of water every day so that little tiny itty bitty fish doesn't die.
Oh,
so consequently, all of the major reservoirs that run into the Sacramento Delta have to be releasing huge amounts of water every day for a tiny little fish. Now, not saying that little fish doesn't deserve to live, but placing a tiny little fish over the top of human beings is craziness.
Yeah.
Not allowing forest management, which includes clearing underbrush.
Yes.
Dude, and Trump warned fucking Newscomb back in 2019.
Oh yeah, and Rogan was talking about it. I think a fire chief was talking about it back then too.
You know,
the right wind.
You know what? One of the kind of
with Rogan, he said we're lucky, dude. Like,
one of the things with that, like the fish, it's like that fucking fish is not like it's like the only place it is.
Yeah,
they're not going to go
it's
extinct.
not like
it's fucking everywhere. They're in all over Canada. They're in Ontario. They're annoyance.
I wanted
when guys are fishing, you're fucking trying to catch fucking fish and you're getting smelt all the time. And it's like fucking, it's a joke fish up here. You know what I mean? Like, get rid of that fucking thing. You know, if you're hungry, just go down to the river and grab some smelt. They're fucking easy to get.
Something that's really important. Congratulations. Happy New Year. Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
Happy Boxing Day. Justin Trudeau resigned.
Woo!
Yes. Thank fucking God. I am
Congratulations, Mike. Congratulations.
Mike, how do you feel about being our 51st state?
I was just going to say that. You're going to be one of us, Mike. It'll be easier to travel, bro.
It will.
Yeah, you know what? I can understand that, but at the same time, it's like we are us.
And we're going to get
Mexico. You get to be the 50. Yeah, but you get the 51st, and then Greenland's going to be the 52nd.
And then you get all the perks of being American, buddy.
But we're totally different, though. That's the thing.
I know. You guys can't talk on the internet.
I know.
And you guys get censored a lot.
Hopefully
that'll change.
And
it's all changing.
You're way too nice to be Americans.
Yeah.
Well, to me, like we have totally different cultures in that aspect. Like we're the same, but we're different. You know what I mean? Like it's, it's just it's a kind of a bit of a clash. You know what I mean? Like
it'll take about 10, 20 years for you guys to fully assimilate and everything like that. But by that time, you'll be like 70 and shit. So who cares?
Yeah.
Okay,
I'll be in a home.
Let's
dude, but it's hilarious. Trudeau goes to visit Trump, and within 2.5, 3 weeks, he fucking resigns.
Yep.
Well, so what's crazy is the fact that everybody went and visited Trump.
Oh yeah.
Let's see, who is it? Is it The View that has been slapped with a lawsuit, defamation lawsuit?
They should
RFK or Trump.
Against RFK or one or the other, but it's like lawsuit for defamation of character.
Well, that Sunny Hostin chick, all she does is fucking lie and slander.
She's had to read a bunch of announcements.
Apologies.
Oh my God. I mean, all those bitches are fucking awful.
That show has to be canceled. I fucking hate that show.
Yeah. Did you hear they're doubling? No, they're doubling down.
Are they?
They're doubling down. They're going to have a weekend version.
What?
There's going to be a weekend version hosted by Joy Behar.
Oh God. Damn.
Oh my God.
Jesus.
Yeah.
God,
welcome to.
It's all or nothing. Double down for sure, man. Oh fuck.
Doubling down. Yeah. Hey, to make things a bit happier. Hold on.
Yeah.
Let's get done with political talk.
Yes.
Let's go into
real quick time out. That Sunny Hostin bitch, her husband just got arrested.
Yeah.
For insurance fraud.
Insurance fraud.
That is a good
convicted felon. So
that is correct.
And
that is correct.
I listen to my husband because he's a doctor and he's been blind. He's all about the patients and people that talk about vaccines and not getting vaccines are evil. I'm going to listen to my husband before these. Yeah, shove it in your ass, you fucking cunt.
And also her family owned slaves, too.
Yep. I hate that woman more than any of those women. Oh, she's the worst.
Yeah, she's a roughbrowser. She's a racist.
She's a bitch.
She does.
And Oprah is leaving the United States.
Good. See ya. Bye.
Oh, is she going with Ellen?
Good.
Yeah.
Ellen.
Ellen can't go. Because her house got flooded in England.
Like a week after moving there. Shit, floods.
Good. I hope
everybody are rich.
Did anybody get anything good for Christmas?
I did after the fact.
Okay. Todd, tell us about your Christmas. How was it?
Oh, it was, God, it was, 3 weeks ago? I
Yep.
can't even remember.
Come on, Peapod Pod. Get your memory working.
Yeah, it was good. It was, yeah, it was just Christmas. So,
Right.
good food and, yeah.
All your
it was
family
good.
and friends
So
and
can't
hanging out
complain.
and just eating.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
Mike,
Can't complain.
did you buy yourself anything good for Christmas?
I don't think so. I can't remember. I must not have because I can't think of anything I got. Like, I think I got a big bag of weed.
Yeah, that's a good present.
I love Mike because he texted me and he's like, "I'm going to do 500 miles today."
Oh,
Merry Christmas.
I did. That's what I actually did. I think I did like in 3 days. I did like 1,500 miles on GT.
Wow.
I just drove.
Nice.
I've been a minimum of 100 miles every day.
Damn, hell yeah.
Okay, good.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, putting in that work.
Getting on the open road.
Sean, don't talk about what you got after Christmas.
Okay.
What did you get for Christmas?
Oh, that's hard, actually kind of hard. I got some. I think my wife was telling me that I stink and got some. My brain went blank. Hygiene products.
Deodorant?
Yes, hygiene products. I was trying to think of a good way to say it. Yeah,
my wife bought me a
shampoos.
bar of soap.
It's the
towel.
Rocks shampoo and soap. He doesn't have hair, but he has a shampoo and soap.
Yeah.
It does smell good. It's Hawaiian.
Ooh,
Thing.
aloha.
So
Mahalo.
It's called Papa Tui, and it's from The Rock with no hair.
Yeah.
But it
Dwayne
smells
Johnson.
good. It's got no stuff in it, so I got that. And then I got some new
Oh,
undies.
good.
I got some new undies.
Ooh, new chonies.
Yep, chonies. Got those
One for those holes
some
in them.
underoos.
Nice.
A couple new model cars. New Ford
Excellent.
GT, that's pretty sweet, and Valkyrie, and then shit.
Oh, nice.
Some
Excellent.
slippers.
Ooh.
And then I think that's about it. Oh yeah, that's about it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, just some basic.
Great.
Me and the
Sounds
wife
good.
don't really go all out for us to get the kids a few things, but we took some trips this year, so we don't go nuts for Christmas. So yeah,
That's
There
awesome.
you go.
yeah.
So we had Secret Santa at work, and little Johnny, who's not so little, got me a Lego Technics Mercedes Formula One,
Oh,
the little one,
Okay.
and then a
that's
pair
good.
of socks. And on the bottom of the socks, it says, "Please do not disturb. I'm watching racing."
Oh, that's awesome.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Let's see. My mom got me pants, and apparently she thinks that I'm 6'4".
A little long.
Oh my gosh! I mean, the
She's
pants
probably
are.
shrinking.
Oh my gosh, the pants are great. They're like quilted or flannel interior Carhartts.
Oh,
Oh, nice.
So, they are so nice, so very comfortable. And let's see, my sister got me some OJ gloves, which are lined like cashmere lined OJ gloves.
Nice.
Awesome. Oh yeah, they fit perfectly.
They fit.
She got me a new pair of shoes.
Guilty!
Yeah, I mean, it was great. It was great. So
If the gloves don't fit, you must have quit.
yeah,
That's
these
right.
ones do fit. So, so yeah, I mean, that's
Right
that's what I got. Oh yeah, and Hollis got me a GT Omega Prime cockpit.
Ooh,
Nice.
The sad thing was, I guessed what it was before we left to go to Washington.
Really?
Yeah, well, yeah, he got the rails and brought them to the house, wrapped, of course, but I looked at the box and went, that little shit went over budget. Like, we had a budget of $500.
Woo!
Don't go over that.
Damn.
So I did 400. I $400, got him a bunch of really nice stuff, clothes mainly. And then, I come in one day and there's this giant long box. And I was like, motherfucker.
Yeah.
But I was okay. I'm like, all right, that's cool. That's cool. That's great.
Yeah.
I just got to go back to the store.
Right. Get you something else. I got to win, bitch.
I'll be right back.
And then on Christmas Day, he also got me a couple of $100 shirts. So he was
way over budget.
He was $300 over budget. He's sitting at the TV right now. Yeah. He was $300 over budget, but he made his partner very, very happy.
Yep, Jimbo's a good daddy when he gets all that good stuff. Dang.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. The only thing was the TV stand that matches it, or the monitor stand that matches it, was out of stock. So I'm not in the cockpit today, but I did. And, they said it was going to be in stock on Friday. So I hopped on because I was just like, I'll just buy it.
Yeah.
And now it doesn't say January 10th. It just says out of stock.
Oh, no.
So I ordered I don't know, but
Corsair. That's Corsair. It's actually,
GT Omega. No, so what I did was
the parts there?
I don't know. I haven't gone through. I haven't built it yet. I can't because I've got to move my art out of the way before I can put in the Prime.
I figure maybe you did an unboxing and.
No, not yet. So
to see what was there. What was it?
I ended up getting the art mobile monitor stand on Friday. With the Prime is really cool because you get you can buy steering wheel mounts.
Ooh.
For Fanatec or Moza. So I got 2 steering wheel mounts, so I'll be able to mount my steering wheels to the side of my
very cool.
The side. Yeah.
I like that.
And then we met the parents for the first time. Went over to Hollis's parents' house, met them for the first time. It was very nice, very nice people.
Great.
And they got us a PlayStation 5 Pro.
What? You're meeting them for the first time and they get you a Pro?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Somebody likes Jim.
Right? Don't fuck that up. Fuck.
Yeah. So,
gravy train.
So it was a little overboard, but they are very nice people. I appreciate it. And it's funny because Hollis's dad said this, and I completely agree. He said, Hollis is the most loving, caring person I've ever met. And I have to agree with that.
Wow.
We celebrated our 2nd anniversary just before the new year, and he is just the most amazing person in the world. He just really is. Right so that's Jimbo showing his soft side. Now you fuckers.
Yeah. Jesus.
Make
me cry.
So, so consequently, I am going to be very happy to put together my cockpit because it's going to be super, super solid now.
Dude.
Because with the one thing I've noticed with the art is with the DD Pro, if you get a snap, and the problem is it has integrated mounts for the monitor. If I get a snap, it shakes the whole cockpit. It moves. So it'll be great to have something that is infinitely adjustable and totally solid. And I won't have to worry about any of that anymore. And as Mike said on Wednesday night, was it Wednesday or Tuesday? Tuesday night, Mike and I raced a little bit I was in my third account, but Mike was like, yeah, now you have to race so you can show appreciation of the gift you got for Christmas. Yep. So in 2025, I will be racing more.
The return of Jimbo.
And VR. And in VR.
Yeah, he better be.
And I will be back in VR.
Fuck
so
you. Yeah.
So New Year was good. It was boring. We didn't do anything. We just sat around here at the house.
Yeah.
Did you guys go out at all? Todd, did you go out and celebrate?
No, actually, I did not. I did not, actually.
So you didn't take your girlfriend out?
No. I think I was in bed by 10 o'clock.
We actually did stay up and watch Ryan Seacrest. Oh, this is ridiculous. So we watched the Planet Fitness Dick Clark's Rockin' Eve, right? So hold on a second. I'm gonna put Hollis on the mic if he's paying attention. Hey, so how many minutes of commercials were there when we were trying to watch the ball drop? In that 15-minute period, how much did they actually speak before the ball drop? Yeah. Yeah, it was like 10 minutes of commercials and 5 minutes of them actually talking. Like it was
advertising.
It was stupid. It was so stupid. I mean, number one, it's stupid anyway because the only people that are on there are people you don't know.
Oh, yeah.
Or
especially
the
nowadays.
Jonas Brothers. But we just, we just watched it so we could clink glasses and say
Happy New Year's.
Yeah. And then after the New Year, there's somebody that I heard that made a big purchase, Sean.
Yeah, I did. First, though, I thought I was going to be slick because I got that Target debit card, so you save 5% on your purchases. So I thought I was being slick. So I ordered a PS5 Pro because I earned enough money from bonuses from work. I was like, fucking right on. I'm getting my Pro because then I heard from Jimbo, you got the money, just get it. So I was like, right on.
Yes.
I'm getting it. So ordered it from Target. Took a couple days, it got here, but as soon as I opened the Target box it was in, it was just sloshing around, and the seal on top was broken. So as soon as I saw that,
when you see broken, was it actually cut or was it?
It was cut.
Oh,
the shit was cut. The shit was cut. So I was like, as soon as I saw that,
it was probably a return.
Right back on the box and took that shit back. Well, I saw a video of another guy that bought one from GameStop. Same thing. He bought it from the store, picked it up. He noticed the seal was cut, so he went back in and they started giving him shit. But then the person let them know a bunch of them were damaged in shipping, blah, blah, blah.
So they wouldn't check them.
Yep. And so he opened it up and sure shit, everything's all messed up and around. And so I figured something must have happened. So I returned it and I came home, ordered straight from PlayStation. That's what I recommend. Just order it from PlayStation. They have all the records. So it's here. It's hooked up. It's amazing. And I love it.
Oh, the in-laws also got us $100 in gift cards for PlayStation because they were worried that they were worried that I had a disc drive, so they wanted to make sure they helped us cover the replacement of the games too.
See, that's what I did too. I bought the digital version.
So did you have to buy the new game?
Yep, I bought.
No, I didn't. No.
Oh, you didn't.
Well, I didn't have to. No, I didn't have to because I'm all digital.
Yeah, I did. I was going to get the disc drive, but you can't find it anywhere. They're like freaking $200 from someone else. And I only needed it for GT7 because everyone bought them up, and PlayStation's like dragging their feet making more because everyone's trying to force digital. So at that point, the disc drive's $80. People are reselling them for like $150, $200. I said, fuck that. It's cheaper just to rebuy the game and say fuck the disc drive because I only had it for GT7. Yeah, I have some PS4 games on disc, but I still have my PS4. And I can just go play those on there if I want to, which I probably won't.
Yeah.
But now I'm trying to decide, do I keep my disc drive PS5 that I got?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
That's what I was thinking.
I
was on the fence.
I
would keep it.
Because that's probably the last one.
Yeah, exactly.
Like that, so
it may be worth
exactly.
Yeah, I'm going to I haven't done it yet, but I'm going to take my PS5 and just rebox it, put it in the closet.
Yeah.
Put it in the closet and just in case something happens.
Right, you got to back
what
up.
What does Halls play on?
Well, when we're doing Dude, he does the PlayStation. I do the Xbox.
Why don't you hook up the other 5 for him to use so you can both be PlayStations?
Oh. No, because I don't want to play.
Like it.
I don't
Xbox.
like the. I don't. So this. We also were looking at this. So I found out there's some.
Madonna.
No, I'm not. I just like I just like the controller better. That's the controller. So hold on. So in some research, I found that PlayStation, there are what's cool on the store is when you go to the store, they also give you other companies that make products for PlayStation, not just PlayStation products. So I went in and found that Razer and a couple of other, Razer and a couple of others make aftermarket controllers that are Xbox controllers.
Yeah, style of Xbox,
There's a problem. They're all between $200 and $250 a pop.
God.
Yeah.
Well, you want them to work like the OEM.
It's also the same with when you buy the same things for if it's a PlayStation controller. They're all over market like regular controllers because they're better. They're better.
Oh, like
feeling.
the Edge,
they're better response.
Pro Edge controller,
like the new Pro Edge. Of course, this is the biggest. This is the biggest issue that I have with the PlayStation right now. Is their controllers suck so much energy. It's not fucking funny.
Oh yeah, yes, especially that new one.
That
sucks a lot.
Dude,
you gotta have it plugged in.
I have the
for the Pro, really?
Yeah. So I have the what do they call it? The Xbox second generation Elite.
Oh yeah.
Controller. It's $179.
Oh.
I can play a week of playing every night.
And it stays charged.
And it comes in an actual case that holds your extra buttons and stuff like that because, it's a full-on... The case is also the charger.
Oh.
So you put it back in the case with the charger and you're good. But if you forget to charge it for a week, you're not in trouble. Whereas, the PlayStation controller, you play a couple of nights and you better be putting it on the charger.
Yep.
That's the one thing that really sucks about the PlayStation.
Yeah.
Is the controller. The battery life.
And you
got
to turn off all the haptic feedback and all the triggers and all the vibration
to get it to work for a long time.
Last for a long time, but yeah. Other than that, you're.
So the question that I have to you, Sean, is: Have you seen the difference in VR?
Yes, I have.
So have I.
I have.
So have I.
And I
was scared.
Clearer. Yeah, I was scared. I made sure to play GT7 an hour before I started hooking everything up. So I was in it for an hour, racing around. Looking around, trying to see if I could see differences.
Yeah.
And then I went in, hooked everything up, and then jumped in, and I was like, "Oh shit! Wow!" Right off the bat, it's clearer, brighter, sharper. The glitch at Brands Hatch when you come,
where the lightning thing,
up on the trees, that's gone.
That's gone.
The reprojection, when you have that on, is nice because when you look out your side window at the other car, you don't have that ghosting and the reprojection over the cars. It actually.
Yes. What settings are you using?
My settings. So I'm using the ray tracing, and then I have the reprojection on.
Okay, Jimbo, what are you using?
Same.
Yeah, because I messed around.
It's like
that's what I found.
I did too. And it was, it works for me too. That's the reason I'm going to be going back into VR for 90% of 90% of my racing.
Well, I can believe
I don't know
how dull the regular PlayStation makes VR look. Like it looks really good. Like it looks really great good on the regular one, but when you got in the Pro and you're looking around, you're like, oh shit! Like it was dull. The colors pop and everything's just a little smoother and just that graininess that you know when you're almost looking on a projection screen with the regular, you got that that little bit of like screen texture to it. That's like almost gone.
That's almost gone. Yeah. No, it's incredible. Like it was like putting on a new set of glasses.
Yeah, it was.
All right. Okay. Yeah.
I was
that's
shocked.
how it was. Where you're like, where you get used to it, and you're like, this is great. Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh, this is awesome. I can finally see. And then you go and you put the new one on, and you're like, I have to turn the brightness down because it started bothering my eyes.
Oh yeah,
it started bothering my eyes. I was like, oh my gosh, like I've raced probably 2 hours in VR since I got it, just because it's been busy and we've been doing other things. But that 2 hours, my eyes were fried.
Right.
Like I got done and was like, oh man, it's like you're processing 10 times the information. It's the way it feels. Like,
you definitely get eye strain.
So when you have the opportunity to purchase, especially if you're in VR, you have the opportunity to purchase the Pro, get it. Yep. Don't think about it.
Just
get it. Just buy it because it is.
And then too, I mean, they're going to make more improvements, and it's going to get even probably a little bit better. Yeah. Because I think the whole time, I think Pro was the machine, and they knew that because they were working on the Pro since 2020, so they knew that was the machine that was really going to make VR work the best. It's got the power to fucking render everything good, and especially now, if it works that good, and then VR is only $350, that's really a no-brainer. Holy fuck!
Yeah, it really is. Get VR. Get VR no matter what.
Basically,
like
VR no matter what.
Dude, VR no matter what. I will tell everybody that. Yep. Yes, and I know this last year I've been almost exclusively flat screen for the last year. I'm going back to VR because it is so good on the Pro. I will tell you, even though I haven't been using it, it is the way to sim race. It just is. It is so much better. It's great.
Even without a Pro, people,
for Christ's sake.
Like if you have a PS5 and at the price that VR is right now, it's a no-brainer.
Yeah,
it's not that big of an investment. It's not a huge investment anymore.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? No. It's super affordable that they've dropped it down like that. Like, grab the money, buy it. If you're considering maybe when the price comes down, the Pro, I might buy one of those. And you got the money, fuck that, and just get the VR.
Just get the VR. Absolutely.
You will not regret it.
You won't.
There's more and more games, even non-driving games, coming out for the VR all the time. Every month, the PlayStation is
the flight
new VR
games. Game.
Oh,
exactly.
Dude, that's going to be Thunder of what is it? Aces of Thunder or something like that.
Yeah.
That I will be getting that game. I will be getting that game.
Flight Simulator.
Yeah.
And on the
definitely.
Pro too. Yeah, that's
and on the Pro.
Yeah, exactly.
So this is something I noticed that Sean's not going to be able to notice. So when we're playing Call of Duty, how quickly the Pro, and I have the Xbox X series, so I don't have a chip machine.
Mm-hmm.
Like I have a good Xbox, but how quickly the Pro loads up everything compared to the Xbox X series.
The Xbox series?
Oh yeah, no, I like watch it and it's like boop boop and he's in a room and I'm still waiting to render into the room.
Man, hurry up.
Yep, exactly.
Well,
I'm like,
rumors are fucking Xbox is kind of leading more towards not even needing a console anymore.
Yeah,
to play
everything's on
smart TV.
Yep.
Yeah, smart TVs.
And I tried that
and then
out.
focusing on PC.
Yep, I tried their Xbox on the through the TV. Actually works pretty damn good. I hooked up my PlayStation 4 controller to my TV, went into the Xbox app on my TV, and was playing fucking Indiana Jones, Assassin's Creed. Fuck, what else did I play? I played something else to try it out, and there was a little bit of glitching just because I'm far from my modem. But other than that, I mean, it ran pretty fucking smooth. I like having my console, and I just hope PlayStation doesn't go that route. I don't think they are.
I don't think they're going to. I just don't see that happening. So yeah, recommendation, if you have the ability to buy the Pro and you already have the VR setup, it's absolutely a no-brainer.
Yep.
If you don't or can't afford the Pro, but you can afford the $350 for the VR, buy it now.
Yep.
Yeah.
Buy it
like,
now.
don't hesitate. Buy it
cheap,
now.
And it's so worth
there are times where it can be a little glitchy.
Yeah.
But
way worth it.
It's like,
it doesn't matter.
it's
really
most
rare. It's
yeah.
rare.
It's and I've noticed that there for a while, the bubble that you're in that you create,
Yeah.
Would sort of close in and you'd have the green render lines.
Oh yeah.
That's gone away. They've done updates and that went away. That went away before I bought the Pro. Now it's like non-existent.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like you don't have those issues.
Yep. If you're a leaner,
you can move around quite a bit.
You can lean, baby.
Yeah.
Get your lean on.
It's good. And then too, if you do get the Pro, don't get the disc drive. Just rebuy the game. It's cheaper. You save $10. Well, even more if you have to buy the disc drive aftermarket through fucking some
How much
scalper.
is it digitally, Sean?
What was it? $69, $70. The disc drive
$69, $70, yeah.
And the disc drive, dude, I kick myself because a couple weeks prior during Christmas, it was on sale for $23. Gran Turismo.
And
I was like,
it.
I'm waiting to get that. And I'm going to get the disc drive, so I don't need to buy it because I already have the disc, and I'm going to get the disc drive.
Yeah.
Go to buy it. Oh, fuck. You can't get the disc drive anywhere. And I'm not buying it from a scalper. And then the rumor is they're dragging those feet on supplying new disc drives. So yeah, just buy the fucking game. Don't even fuck with the disc drive. Fuck the disc drive.
That game's going to be 3 years old this March.
Right? 3 years old.
March 4th.
And then VR is going to be 2 years old in February. Time flies, man. Time flies.
Dude,
and it's getting better.
So I've been replaying Red Dead also because I just, I was like,
it's a great game.
They still want full price for it on PlayStation.
Yeah.
Well, it's $10. Well,
what, 7 years?
It was
old?
on
7 years
sale.
old, and it's still $59.
Dude, that's the thing about digital.
Really?
They can fucking rake that money in for so long. Couple times
But
a year.
then you go,
listen
to this. You go Grand Theft Auto 5, which is just as good, and I still play over and over again. $10.
12 years old, right?
Yeah, I think so.
But
I think that
$10
game made $1 billion in like a day and a half.
Jesus.
In sales. It amassed over $1 billion. So they milked that thing for everything it's fucking worth. So like if we could sell you $10 for it, fuck it. That's
did you hear?
Oh, real quick.
Oh, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
Since you have two cockpits now, why don't you hook up two cockpits side by side and maybe get Hollis racing? Or does he not
you've
want
seen
to
the
race?
size. Yeah, he doesn't care about that. But have you seen the size of the place I live in?
Yeah. You could probably squeeze her in. A little bit of that baby lube from P. Diddy, and you could squeeze her in.
Yeah, I'm not. That's not going to be allowed. So, no, I have. There's one of my customers that races, and he doesn't have a cockpit right now. So,
right on.
I will be. I am just giving it to him because you can get the Art cockpit now for 135 or 140 bucks.
That's one Jermaine has too, right?
Jermaine has. Does Jermaine have the Prime?
No, I thought he had the same. I thought he had the same. The three
no.
had the same. No,
he's got a different one.
He had the one better than us.
Oh, okay.
Yes. So I think that's the Titan that he has.
Okay.
So the Art cockpit, which is what Todd and I have, is $150 or less now. So if you don't have a cockpit and you have room for it, get it because it is a steal for a great. I love this cockpit, and the upgrade factor. Yeah, and the upgrade. Once you get this one, honestly, there's no reason you need the bigger one, unless you have a wonderful boyfriend that decides to buy you the better one.
Right.
Honestly, it's great. I have loved this for 5 years, which is crazy to say. 5 years.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's been more like 4 years. 4 years because I was racing on one of those stupid playseat evolutions.
Oh right, it was like 2021. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we got ours, I think, at the same time. Our cockpits.
Yeah. I think I got mine, and then a couple weeks later or a month later, you got yours. So yeah, if you want a good cockpit for cheap, the Art cockpit at GT Omega is cheap and good.
Is good.
Yeah, it is. And I would buy the movable TV monitor, not the one that attaches to it, because there's enough twist. Like I said, when you get a rebound in your driving, like it shocks the monitor. Like you can see my monitor flashes.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Yeah. So definitely buy the separate monitor stand.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I think that's a review of the newest products that we're playing with.
Ooh, real quick. Speaking of cockpits, did you guys see the Fanatec video drop with they're branding the Corsair rig Fanatec Club Sport? They did a little close-up look at the rig and the adjustability of this thing.
Yeah,
and
it's really crazy.
The piping.
It looks fucking sick.
Yeah. It looks really good.
Super sturdy, and the adjustability of it, of all the different positions you can do from F1 to GT,
the footbox,
the fucking everything moves on and you don't have to bring out a wrench. They made it easy to adjust on the fly, so it doesn't take you fucking a half an hour to move pedal boxes and the seat and all this. They made it super easy.
The Prime cockpit now has F1 adjustability too.
Oh, it does. Nice.
But it's going to cost you like $300 extra.
Okay.
Because it's a new footbox, it's a new seat mount, and it's a new the uprights for the TV.
Oh, okay.
Or the uprights not for the TV, the uprights for the steering column.
Mm-hmm.
You have to get new uprights, and then it's closer to $300, maybe $400 to upgrade it to that. Me personally, I don't need all that. I don't need to spend the extra $300. No. So
if it was all included, then it'd be nice.
And the Fanatec one looks beautiful.
It does. I think Corsair coming in and taking over was the right move. I think it's
they have
running.
Yeah,
dude, they're running
Fanatec as a separate company.
Exactly.
With
and they have a new GT3 steering wheel it sort of looks like the Formula One, but it's bigger. It's more the size.
The grips are.
Yeah, I think what is it? My RS wheel is 220 or 320 millimeters. The GT Endurance wheel is like 318 millimeters, so it's just a tiny bit smaller, but it has big grips. All the adjustability of like the Porsche wheels. So I think that's probably going to be the next wheel that I invest in.
Ooh. Yeah, it's a nice
Yeah.
wheel. It's a nice wheel. That would
Yep.
be one too. I'd like to pick up. I'm waiting for that new Porsche wheel to drop. I'm waiting for that. I want to see what that looks like.
Yeah, I
See,
want to
with
see.
with,
I mean, it
with
looks
me
dope.
in VR,
Mhm.
it does it. Whatever car I'm fucking
I know,
driving,
you
I
feel
feel like that's
yeah,
the wheel in
right?
my hand.
Yep.
So
It's
I've
hard.
like
It's
wanted to
hard.
get other wheels, but after it doesn't matter. I don't get to see my fucking Porsche
Right.
wheel
You
ever or
don't.
anything.
You
So
don't.
I want it for. I want to get one of those wheels just for the. I'm looking forward to the new ACC.
Yes.
So I want to have something that has a ton of adjusting knobs.
Yeah.
Like I've only got a couple on the wheels that I have right now. I want the comfort and size of that endurance wheel. Like that's what I want. Because it's just my hands, being older and getting arthritis and stuff like that. It's just more comfortable to have bigger grips.
Yep.
So like on my RS wheel, I've also wrapped where my hands go with that, like the athletic stick to itself tape to make it bigger.
Mm-hmm.
And then I've wrapped it in regular athletic tape to keep everything together. So it's sort of soft and you can grab hold of it and smush it and it fits to your hand.
Oh, that's good.
So,
yeah,
more
little
bitty.
modification.
Yep. Predictions for, I guess, let's do Mike and then talk a little bit about Formula One. How does that sound?
That sounds terrific. Let's get into Coach Mike. Next week's dailies.
God damn it.
Come on, Coach Mike. Make it good.
That's not on me. So coming up this week, we have Daily A is going to be at Michelin Road Atlanta. We're going to be driving on the Comfort soft tires. So obviously a road car of sorts. Last couple times we raced there, we had the Samba bus and the Mito, whatever the fuck that little fucking thing is. So it could be anything, any kind of road car. Most likely it's going to be a shitty road car because it's Comfort tires.
Yep.
So they usually don't do anything exciting unless they put them on sports or race tires there. So more than likely a kind of race, but you never know. Daily B is going to take us back to Grand Valley Highway 1 on the Racing Hard 1x1. Last time they did this approximately 3 months ago. It was Group 4 cars. So could be Group 4, could be Group 3, which is all dependent on Daily C. Daily C is taking us back to Le Mans with no chicane. We will be on the racing medium tires at 1 times fuel and 1 times tire, which leads me to, with no mandatory stop, which leads me to whatever car, it could be a rain race. Because that's pretty silly to do 1-on-1 sprint for a Daily C, even if it's a few laps.
Let's think about it. Let's think about them. Unless this is a mirror of the,
It's a 45-minute race.
How many laps? No, I think if we're doing Group 1, it'll probably be 10 laps at the max. And that'll make it a 25-minute race. Or maybe it's going to be like 8 laps. Well, that's why I don't think it's going to have rain. And if it is, maybe it's only 5 laps. But I think it's going to be Group 1, Group C cars again.
Yeah.
That's what it sounds like
to
me.
Yeah.
Bump drafting can be an SR killer.
Yep.
When they did this, here's what the thing
so
is.
Be
they
careful
did this,
bump drafting.
Let me pull up the events here. Right here. When they did this last, it was with the no chicane and whatnot. I believe it was
Group 3.
It was the Porsche.
The 911.
The 962.
Group C. I thought you said Group 3.
Yeah. No, it was the. They did this race like this on Sports Hards though, a while back, quite a while, and it was the 911 GT3.
Yeah, it could be.
Well, didn't we do no chicane in the Group 4s? But
yeah, I think so. Yeah,
and then the last time with the Group C, with Group 1s, it was with the chicane, and it was times 3 fuel and times 6 tires. So, I mean, I don't know where like they're thinking, and I'm way back. Do
you think it'll be with those specially tuned road cars? The F40, the Supra, the NSX.
It could be.
Yeah.
It could be. It could be actually something like that. That actually could be a very viable one. Because people do
those cars all
like
have
those
like
cars.
1,000 fucking horsepower.
Yeah. The cars in the group, the group. Those set of cars in the group, they are good. People do like them, and they just seem to put them on bad track. Like last time they used them there at Tokyo, retarded.
Yeah.
Even though I'll give them credit, they did turn the wall penalties down, so it was only half a second instead of like fucking 2-3 seconds every time you hit the wall. But it was still wall penalties. You know what I mean? Like you're putting those hard to control on the twisty, turny, high speed sections with walls. Like, come on. Yeah, I mean, like, give some room, put it on an actual track or something like that, like kind of thing. So, yeah, it could be.
It'll be interesting to see. It'll be interesting to see. I hope that they stop. I hope they stop recycling races and get some new ones, or bring back some of the ones that everybody liked. I'm just going to say Miata's at Atlanta again.
Yeah,
that was the best race.
That would be great.
That would be great to see.
You could use that car at a couple tracks.
Yeah. That car is just a fun car to drive. So yes.
Ooh, that would be good fun at Laguna to do a race.
Yeah, Watkins Glen.
Yep.
It would be fun. Short course.
Yep.
There's. They need these. And again, I would love for them to do that Honda 2 and 4 or 2x4, whatever that open wheel car.
Yeah. Oh, the 262 or whatever it is.
4, whatever. Yeah. That thing is fucking awesome.
Oh, hold on. I can tell you what it is because it's in the Legendary right now.
It's 2 and 4
I bought it.
Or something.
That is the RA 272.
Like 12 million or some shit?
No,
not that one?
$1 million car. It's the one-seater, and it has I don't know what motor it has, but the thing fucking screams. I think it's called the 2 and 4. Go to Honda, and it's the last car.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to look at right now. That's
like
what I'm doing
2
right
and
now.
4. Then it's called like the 2VC, like whatever.
Oh, hold on one moment, please.
One moment.
A moment. Computer says no. Computer says no. No, that's the 2 and 4 powered by the RC21 3V.
Yes, that fucking car.
Yeah, that would be a lot of fun. That would be a lot of fun.
It would.
So,
that thing
Formula
in VR is incredible.
Before we get to Formula One, it's weird. Lamborghini dropped out of WEC. In IMSA, Wayne Taylor Racing is Cadillac. Because stoked. Acura dropped out.
Yeah. Well, Acura's in it. Meyershank's going to be in with the Acura.
In the Acura?
Yeah.
Really? Because I heard Acura. I bet you.
And I want to say Jensen Button might even be.
Yeah, obviously, yeah.
I was watching some of the. There's a preview on Peacock of the upcoming season for IMSA.
Oh,
so check that out. Yeah, watch that. It's like an hour.
And then a ton of cars are moving away from, like, several teams have moved away from Porsche and WEC. Yeah. I don't know if that's because Porsche isn't allowing them and they're focusing more on Roger Penske's teams.
Yeah, I'm thinking so.
because they want to focus on the fact that they lost the championship in the last race of the season against Toyota. Boy, that's a great race. That is a race that everybody needs to watch. That race is so stressful to watch. It's just from start to finish, you're on the edge of your seat. You may pay for the whole seat, but you're only going to use the edge. You know, yeah, it's a great one. It's a great one. Now, we heard from Ferrari, Sean.
Woo!
What did they say?
Hamilton's going to have his first little drive out on the 20th. His first getting in the car, driving around, and checking things out. 20th of January.
At what track? At Furiano?
Yep.
Or
yep.
at...
Yeah, Furiano.
Yeah. Right. So
I heard it could be Furiano plus what's the one? Maju, whatever the one, the other Italian one.
The one that's nearby.
Yeah, they might be doing Imola and then whatever the M1 is that they race the bikes on all the time.
Because they got testings in like a month or a little bit, month and a week or something for F1, and then the season starts the beginning of March.
The season is starting in Australia again, correct?
Ooh. Let me double check. I thought it was Bahrain.
I would have to look at the season. I thought they were doing testing in Bahrain, and then they're going to start it with Australia again. Yeah. Then let's see. Alpine. Number one, Alpine is sponsored by Roland Printers now.
Ooh.
Yeah.
We happen to be a Roland Printer dealer.
Ooh.
So we're going to start.
And perks.
So it's hilarious because John heard that and he's like, maybe we're going to have to fly to Vegas or Austin. And then, and then also Jack Doohan is significantly slower than Pierre Gasly. And they think that the reason that Colapinto was signed this last week as a reserve driver is because Jack Doohan is something like a second a lap slower than Gasly.
Jesus.
Carlos Sainz in the season test in the Williams was 0.6 faster than Albon.
Yeah, I would have expected that. I would have been shocked if he would have been slower.
I would have been. I wouldn't have been shocked if they were doing the same pace, but 0.6 faster. I mean,
dude, he's the real deal. He's a good driver.
No, he is. He should have been at Mercedes. Honestly,
right?
He should have been at Mercedes.
It's too old, though.
Team, yes.
Too old.
Yeah, well, I don't think he's too old. I think it was Toto Wolff wanting one of his drivers.
Yes. Yeah,
Toto Wolff is also the manager. Toto Wolff is the manager for Kimi.
Oh, okay.
That's the reason he got the ride.
Right.
Is because he and Toto are close, and Toto, wants to make extra money off from him for driving for Mercedes.
Right. No shit. What a good.
Yeah. I think it's going to be a really interesting season. There are rumors that Red Bull is imploding from the interior, but I hear that every single year.
Yep. Yeah. It'll be interesting seeing Lawson driving. I hope he does well.
I
hope he does well.
I do too. I've watched a few things that they don't know why Lawson was hired over Tsunoda.
Shocked. I was shocked especially when it came out so fast. I was kind of shocked.
And there's no real data that shows that Lawson is faster than Tsunoda.
Yeah, he barely had.
So
any
there's
seat
something
time.
else. Yeah, there's something else going on there. There's something political going on, and I think it has to do with Honda.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Exactly.
I think Red Bull wanted to flex its muscles and go, yeah, whatever, Honda, you're only with us for another year.
Yep.
We're going to do what we want.
Yep.
But the next question is, I think Honda is going to be going to Aston in 2026.
Yep.
So there is question whether Yuki is going to be driving for Aston in 2026.
I think so. Taking over for Stroll.
Replacing Fernando.
What?
Yeah.
No, Stroll isn't going anywhere because Daddy owns the team.
God,
and he's
he relit
like
his fire?
20 fucking 8.
Yeah,
No, he hasn't relit his fire. He's still a shit
Right?
driver,
That's why I can't
but Daddy owns the team.
Like, fuck.
Daddy owns the team and is like,
does he still own majority or no? Because that might be a little conflict in the board meetings. I want my son. Well, your son's been in it for a while. We need some new blood. And we like Fernando and Yuki would be a good little team. Yuki and Fernando kind of drive the same. Aggressive.
Dude, Fernando has what? This year?
Maybe this year, next year.
Yeah.
Maybe.
This year.
He's on
I think is his last. I think this will be his last year.
He's on a single-year contract now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He'll be gone.
I think
Sonoda
he has
comes
one more
in.
year.
Sonoda and Stroll. That's a shitty lineup.
And I was just thinking, like, Red Bull, like, taking Lawson over, like, it's just, I think maybe also comes down not just politics with Honda, but also attitude as a team player.
Right.
Because look at Yuki. Yuki's are pretty fucking hot sometimes.
Oh, yeah, dude.
You know, when he doesn't get his way. You know, where Lawson being a very quiet, subtle, you know what I mean? Where that's the kind of person they want to abide by the rules of the team.
Yeah,
kind of thing.
And the rules of the team is get the fuck out of the way of Max.
Exactly. Where there's a good chance that someone like Sonoda and that would be like, no, fuck the way. You know what I mean? Make him get around me. That kind of stuff sometimes. You know what I mean? Look how many times like that he's crashed into people and stuff as well. Not like Lance Stroll crashing, but like, you know, getting side by side and pushing the limits, being overly aggressive with his own teammate.
And I don't think, and I think Liam Lawson could be the development driver because there's a possibility that Max might leave.
Ooh, yeah.
Yep.
Possibility.
Well, he said after his contract's up.
And that's what, next year, right? Or 2027?
Yeah, but here's the problem. Drivers say that all the time. Teams say that shit all the time. Drivers are going to do what a driver's going to do, and they don't give a shit about anybody else, and they all have an exit clause.
Yeah.
Where they can...
just look at... like teams will fire you till you can leave. You can short your contract like anytime you want. There's always something.
There's always something in there.
Yep.
You know, like, Red Bull's going to fucking get rid of Perez. No. They just re-signed him. It's all good. He's got, no, they're getting rid of him still. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't matter what your contract is. It can always be, say, broken. You know what I mean? There's always an exit clause or something. If you don't perform like this, you're going to get fired regardless. If you guys don't do this and this for me, I can leave.
Right.
You know, like kind of thing. There's always something. You don't get to that level without covering your ass.
And I knew Perez was gone. Look at how many less points he had than Max. And that is the number one thing that they wanted, the drivers and manufacturers championship. And thanks to Perez, they ended up third.
Yeah, third.
Well, put it this way. Like, I looked at somebody, did some number crunching or whatever. It's like, if Max had have quit racing after the fourth race this year that just went by, he still would have been tied with Perez.
Damn.
Yeah. That comes down to, I think it's also an issue with Red Bull. Red Bull just destroys drivers. I understand, yes, they're a very high performing team. They do very well. They know what they're doing, but they also destroy drivers. Their confidence is gone after drive. Look what happened to Albon. Look what happened to Gasly. Look what happened to Perez. I hope that same thing doesn't happen to Lawson.
Yeah, I hope.
You know. Especially when a car is really focused around your lead driver. Because honestly, that car is Max's car. They need to bring in somebody that drives in the same manner as Max when it comes to how they like their setups. Max and Lewis would have been a great partner for Max in that car because that car is a pointy car. Max likes to turn the car in and then control the rear tire slip. Mm-hmm. That's the same thing as Hamilton. The reason that he did not perform well in the Mercedes was because they really switched development of the car to Russell.
Yeah, and that's why
Russell doesn't like a pointy car.
No, and that's one of the reasons also Hamilton was having tire degradation issues because he was trying to push the car the way that he drives the car, but the car is not developed for him like that way. It's not set up for him that way, so he was destroying his fucking tires.
The reason
he figured it all out, like, okay, this is I have to drive differently now. The tires came back, but he lost all speed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, and if you look at, I'm just going to say Las Vegas, super cold track.
Yeah.
He was able to drive in the way that he knows how to drive because he didn't have to worry about destroying the tires. The track was cold. All he had to do was get in a little bit of heat, and that's all he needed. A little bit of heat, get those tires working, and he knew that car was going to work for him, and it did. He, with a few more laps, he probably would have caught Russell. But, I hope that Ferrari listens to Lewis.
Exactly.
Because
I hope so.
I want Lewis to win another championship. It would be cool if I don't like Ferrari, but it would be cool if Lewis won a championship with McLaren, Mercedes,
and Ferrari. That would be cool.
That would be awesome if he was able to do that. I don't think it's going to happen, but it would be awesome if he was able to do that.
I don't either. But
his biggest chance will be 2026. That's going to be the big. But what do you think with Red Bull coming into this year? You got Lawson's new, another Australian. They love Australians at Red Bull. And then without Adrian Newey, because we saw them drop off pretty quick last year. What do you think this year? Not having him there.
I think it's going to come down to Max himself driving the car.
Yeah. He's really going to have
about
to
it all year. Yeah. But it's going to really show what he's made of this year. Coming up, I think that he'll do well. I think it's going to be, if he doesn't, if they shit the bed with the car, he's probably going to have a really hard time winning.
Yeah,
but if they do half decent with the car, I think he's going to have a really good chance of winning still. But it's going to be super close.
Yeah, it's going to be
the last race.
It's going to be like three or four drivers battling. I think this year for the championship. Because it's going to be McLaren's going to be up there, Ferrari, Red Bull, and Mercedes.
There'll be Max. I think that this is my prediction. At the end of the year, it's going to come down to Max, Lando, and one of the two Ferraris.
Yeah, I think you're right about that.
The one or two of the last races. Maybe the top two for the last race, but the top three, it's going to come down to the Ferrari.
Mercedes got better at the end of the year.
They did.
So
I don't see Mercedes in it. I don't see Mercedes in it.
I don't see it not for another year or so.
Really? I see around
26, maybe. Maybe 26. They put a push in and they get close. But I think Mercedes is in that, say, rebuilding stage. They had their bit of dynasty. They're going to be the fourth, fifth team for a couple of years as they develop their drivers and stuff. Because that, regardless how good Russell is, those are huge shoes to fill with Lewis
big
leaving.
Time. Fuck yeah.
And then you have a fast rookie driver too. The one thing I do like about Kimi is when he got his first F1 P1 practice, he crashed the car, but it also shows that he is willing to push.
Yeah.
And that's what you want in a driver. I don't see Mercedes in it. Another thing, Cadillac is now in development of their engine for, I think, 2028?
Yep, 2028.
So, yeah.
And they're in 2026, engines 2028, I think it is.
Cadillac?
Not sure.
Cadillac is going to be having what, the Ferraris?
Yeah, Ferrari motor for the time being.
And yeah, I thought so because Fred Vasseur was very happy to work with Mario Andretti.
Yeah.
Like he made a comment where he's just like, we are so excited to work with them.
Yep. How do you think Audi's going to
do? So far I've heard shit.
Oh no.
They are not on track to do any good at all.
Well, especially that first year. I'm wondering who's going to come up from the back this year. What team from the back is going to try and make their way up a little bit more than they did last year? Haas
I think Williams.
Yeah,
I think Williams.
Yeah.
I think Haas is going to do well. As much as I like Gunther Steiner, I think the Japanese dude is a way better team principal and has gotten that. They did on track
a lot better last year than they did previous.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah.
Gunther is just a little too hot-headed at times.
I love
gets gets a little too emotional, which I think impedes his focus and vision.
Yeah.
Whereas the other dude, I think, is a little bit more level-headed, calm, kind of collected. Okay, looking at the big picture, keep focusing. Don't let it roll off your back. Just keep going forward, kind of thing. Whereas Gunther, love the guy. But he's just like, well, for fuck's sakes, fuck you all. Fuck, you know,
fuck
I'm
you.
on a fuck you know what I mean? Like, instead of kind of calmly working through it.
Right.
Because even before, when you've seen those guys side by side, Gunther would get all out of shape. It was the other one that kind of, okay, pull the guys aside. Okay, guys, let's do this. Let's fucking get this back to, you know what I mean? He was the glue. Mm-hmm. So it makes sense him being up front and taking control now, too.
Yeah.
So
I'm curious.
I don't think I will be watching.
Go ahead.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
I was just going to say, I'm wondering how Ocon and Berman are going to get along.
Ocon doesn't get along with anybody because he's French. I think Ollie Behrman is going to have the time of his life because he just can't believe that he's in a Formula One car.
Exactly. He's just loving life.
Hopefully they'll tell Ocon to kind of chill it. It's all about developing Haas and making them better, so you're not at the top.
But again, I'm just going to say this. He's French.
It's true.
I'm just leaving it at that. He's French. I won't be watching Drive to Survive this year either.
Oh, you're not? I'll watch.
It's so hard. It's so hard to watch because they do way too many B-reels that don't match the race. They have messages that don't match the race. They've turned it into a soap opera, and I've got no reason to watch it. It's just not interesting because it doesn't actually follow the season.
Were good. As it went on, you can tell it's just like I used to rewatch over the year, through the year, kind of as it got closer to the new one, go back and watch. This last couple seasons, I haven't rewatched. I watched them once, and that's it.
Dude, it's difficult because it's what are they creative editing to make things seem like they're something other than they actually are.
And it just sucks because for us true real race lovers, we don't care about that. I want to see the rawness of it. I don't want to see all the clips and you making it seem it to be this way. I want to see the rawness of it.
That's Hollywood, man.
I know, and they're burning to the ground. So bye Hollywood.
Oh, before we leave, Mike, let's talk about the League of Degenerates.
Yes, the DGDR podcast is proud to present our first championship series called League of Degenerates.
Yeah.
I believe we'll be starting it up. First race will be first or second week of February, give or take. Just kind of work out a detail or two there. But anybody out there that is even interested in possibly racing, you can join us up on gridfinder.com, not Grinder. Grid Finder.
Oh, well, I guess I'm going to have to kill that app again.
So you need a different account on a different site. But yeah, if you go to gridfinder.com, it's a race organized kind of site that helps organize and put your league together, and you can track everything, points, all that kind of stuff. So start yourself an account there. Once you've started that account, all you have to do is look through their leagues. It's very simple. You go to Gran Turismo 7 on Sundays. and you will find the DGR, League of Degenerates Community and League, and you can simply just join up. First race is already announced. It'll be at Tsukuba, and I believe you're going to have a certain special car and some certain special things added to that car to participate. So if you're interested, so far right now we have slots for another, I think, 10 maybe people, maybe 12. So, we're only having one split, so at the moment, unless we have lots of interest, but sign up now before a spot is taken.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I believe there's going to be 5 races altogether over 3 weeks.
Yes, it is 5 races over 3 weeks. Yes.
They're all approximately, say, about maybe 30-minute long races, with some quick qualifying. Some have some weather, some don't have weather. Some fuel, some tires, all mixed in, some pretty decent combos put together at some pretty decent tracks. So stuff that we would like to kind of have as, say, dailies in a way that are fun and stuff like that. So we're hoping that you all join up and we have a great little series.
Oh, yeah. Thanks to
that
everyone
is
that's joined up.
Grid Finder.
Grid Finder.
Yes.
Grid Finder.
And on that bombshell.
Oh, thanks,
Good
Brent.
night, everyone.
Yep. Everybody, good night. We love you. Brownie,
Have a
thanks
good
for
one.
signing
Have
up.
a good one.
Ooh, real quick.
Yeah,
Oh,
please.
my bad. Real quick. One last thing. If you guys are on YouTube, look up the Red Bull Oracle channel. On their channel, they have a little 4-part series. They're like 10 minutes long. Game to Glory, Level Up. And they take a sim racing driver. They put them in a GT3 car and then up to a single-seater. Was F4, F3.5, and then into the fucking F1 car. I believe Sebastian Vettel's F1 car, and the motherfucker drives that shit around. It's crazy to see how well he does. So I suggest looking that up, checking that little series out, and watch that because holy shit, it's crazy.
I'm just going to say this way. Fraga faster than Behrman in the Super Formulas. All right, everybody.
Yeah.
By the way, 10s almost.
Have a good one.
2025. Brr.